Hi, it's Kelsey from Junk Journal Magic, and I'm about to put together some clusters to use in making tags. I grabbed a book. This will be either in an upcoming flip through Friday or in a past one, a very recent one, The Images of Christmas by Elaine Wilson. That was the editor. And it's just got some beautiful stuff in it, but I chose it for this font. The text pages that just are writing, they're awesome. There's a lot of beautiful illustrations in here. I'll just kind of flip through and give you an idea. Well, it's my favorite book to use for Christmas stuff, so I'm putting that out of the way. And I've got this. I don't like to just randomly tear. It drives me nuts the way pieces come out. So I'm going to use a tear ruler and just make a few decent sized pieces. And because this is so thick and it's vintage, there's slight discoloration here. I save this for stamping for later to make all my little bits that I use. I'm going to tear off this end here. That one can stay for now. I just want to get a few pieces where I'm ready to go. Could have done this already, but you know, you don't see all the prep if I do everything beforehand. It's one of the things you just need to remember is, you know, you've got to get things ready if you want this to go quickly. So I think what I'll do is just tear some pieces like this. There's 3. I have some little vintage images, illustrations that is, from a children's book, and I have rabbits, little mice. There's 4 little mice here. They're all kind of doing handstands and things in the snow. And this was a book about winter and animals. And then there are a few little birds here that were sitting up on a bough covered in snow, a tree bough. So let me just take that edge off right there. There. So I'm not going to throw that out. I might be able to use that for what I'm doing today. But I was thinking I would use some washi, and these are the washi's I would use because there's reds, there's a black. The black's real important to balance out everything. And I don't think I'm going to do that because I don't have the whole tag for me to attach the clusters to, but this is my thought. Use some washi along these lines with the blues and the off-whites. I think it'll work just fine. Let me get that little bit off there. Okay, so I've got quite a few pieces of paper and other paper, some music paper. This was from an old True Value rebate reward stamp thing, so why not use some of that? It's just for the color, contrast, and everything. So there's a few pieces of that. And I've got some ribbon. It's got a lot of blue in it. And actually, I think I'd rather keep this in here so I don't get it mixed up with everything else. But there's some blues and browns and greens in here that might work, like this bird. There's a little green there, and I could try to put some green with that. I don't know. These are illustrations from Charlie Brown's The Christmas Story, Charlie Brown, whatever that's called. It's Christmas time, Charlie Brown. Anyway, up above, a lot of the scenes with the doghouse and the kids and the tree, there were all these stars that I just loved. So I started tearing things out thinking I could collage with them. They're ready to go. And then I have this piece of Tim Holtz paper. One side, it was the Christmas pad. And I like the polka dots. I like them a lot. Tiny little polka dots. I also have some netting from something. I think this was one of those bags that you wash like your delicates in the washing machine. I must have cut that up. It looks just like that bag that I've used before. And then I have some lace. This was a scarf, and I have been cutting pieces off of it for a while. The black goes with winter time and what's left when everything's covered in snow. Lots of shadows. So, okay, let me see. I guess I'll try birds, and then maybe a piece of this. But it's too much. The 2 pieces of paper are too similar in color, so we need something else. Maybe, well, the star would go above or to the side. Going to have to do a little playing with glue just to make sure things stay into place. But I have some little pieces here, and maybe some, no, I think this music paper is too similar in color so far. Maybe it just needs some beige with some little pattern on it. How about that side? Side looks good. It's a wall gift. If I could get gift to stick out, that's Christmas time all the way is gift. So we're talking about winter here. I could pull that off. Let me get some glue and I'll show you what I'm going to do. So we'll have the star up where it's visible. I don't know how far over I want that. That's good, that's good. I can still see the star. And then down here, before I glue that down, you can have a gift stick out, even up here. That's fun. Then take some of this. Okay. Put a little right there. Let me see, maybe I want to make this more like a lens shape. Yeah, I like that. So that's nice, and then maybe a little bit of something like that. What else could I put on there? What about a different color? Maybe, didn't I have some little bits that might bring out the green in that bird? Do like that. Could put the brown on there. I think it's going to need a little bit of this lace to kind of bring it all together. Let me see if this piece would work. It's kind of a weird shape, but I don't like it right in the center. I want it catty-cornered somehow. Get it all off kilter. Maybe I need something fluffy, you know, like that. Oh, I know what I need. I need my fluffy stuff. That's what always makes it better. Okay, I can even use some of that pom-pom area. Yeah, let me see. These things could stay. It's not that big a deal, but this just kind of brings it all together. That old furry eyelash stuff. Let me see. Okay, I could just add these things one at a time. Okay, let's do this. Let's just look at this and see how it looks without all the extras. Just to play a game here. Like, let's audition things. And I want the pom-pom up like that. I like that, but it still looks like it needs more to a base there. So I could try this. This is kind of like a little piece of hand crocheted, oh, what do you call that stuff? Tatty stuff, the lace making stuff? I don't know, is that called crochet? Oh, I kind of like that a lot. What do you think? I'm gluing it anyway. I hope you like it. And I'm just going to use some art glitter glue. Unless I'm noticing that this isn't staying down at all. The only bad thing about eyelash trim is that it goes everywhere. Then, that's a large cluster. I think I need a tiny little bit of glue right here. Just to hold that little strip of golden yellow there. So I get some night sky and stars and then all this stuff. I think that works. That's working for me. I don't have a word, but that could be a different video where you actually apply a word to have meaning on your page. But okay, there's one. I don't know if you can see it. I can't tell. Yeah, but I see it. Okay, okay. Squeak, squeak, squeak goes my horrible chair. Okay, so let's try a little mouse this time. I kind of like the idea of using some of this music paper and a long piece like this. Maybe I want it shorter. This. I don't like that side. I like that side better. There. And then I want some more of this. This one has a little bit of Charlie Brown's Sad Tree. See the pine needles there? So I thought that would be fun to have somewhere with something. Maybe one of these happy mice. And then of course I'll anchor it all with some of this black stuff. I have a variety here. So yeah, I think I'm liking that. Unless I put the tree over here. Could do that too. Let's see. Is there too much going on that your brain's screaming, I can't look anymore, I can't take it? I know, I have that problem. So I'm going to just check and see if I like a little bit of this color. I don't know, maybe. It's okay, I just don't want it to cover up my musical notes here. Let me see. I am going to just glue this stuff down, just a tiny bit of glue under each part so they stay where I need them to stay. There, and this one needs a tiny bit over here. There, that, and a little mouse, and a little bit of tree. I like it better with the mouse all the way on top. Okay, I'll just put a little bit right here, and it's off step. It's not exactly flush with these lines over here on the ends of that paper. So I'm going to just put the little mouse right there and a tiny bit of glue right here. Okay, so that is just going to stay in place while I decide on what to do with trims. Maybe I want a piece of this. Where is the end? Just going to kind of give it a real big black chunk to help anchor it all. I don't need more paper. What am I doing? I need some of this. Just like that, right there. Oh yeah. Just put a little glue right here. Just to hold it down because all these get sewn. I always say I'm the crazy person who sews it all, but that will give it really pretty texture, and I'm hoping that'll stay. Might have to put something else on top. It's not doing anything for me. Nope, not working for me today. Let me try some more of this. Where's the rest of that? I know I could have, oh, right here. I think I'll use this yellow again. I like that. Oh yeah, that's what we need. Some of that on there. I think, I blew it. I think I'm going to take and put a little bit right here. They'll hold that to that washi tape. So if you have some eyelash trim, think of what you can make. Small clusters. That one's really cute too. I've got a few minutes left. I have to get one or two more done. Okay, be covered in strands of black thread. All right, let me see. How about this one? I do like this font though. Maybe I could play with it a little. Got one more piece of that out. Could use that one. And maybe. Don't need the little one. Got the big one in the back. Then we want some star. How about this tiny star? We'll see how that looks when I get a critter over here. I have rabbits. Oh, let's see. Maybe I want a larger piece of paper under here. That way I could see more at the bottom. The little mice. Oh yeah, I like that a lot. I like the different fonts. Okay, let me put some glue on these. Tack them all down before they go every which way. There's that. And this one could kind of go right around here somewhere. And I am going to be sewing, so that little bit of texture will be there too. Maybe I want this right here. Okay. Then this piece will be fine. That color's fine. What do I want to do? I think I might want to try some of this. This is one of my favorite washes of all time. It's those little berries on twigs. Let's see how that looks. Put it over here. And this can go here. Maybe we could put a little, no green, no green. Maybe some blue, some dark blue. A little dark blue. A little bit of this. Oh, that goes with the berries. Let me put some this down. Notice I don't put these all this trim dead center. The dead center trim's bad, bad, bad. You want it to be interesting, not to be all perfect and have symmetry. That's why I kind of alter the papers and move them around. How do I want that? Want that over here? Yeah. And this, that will all get caught when I sew it down. That one's cute too. I think I need a tiny bit of glue right here. Just a tiny little bit. There. There we go. There's another one with some stars. I don't know if I might end up doing, oh, okay, I already did it. That's brittle paper. That's better. Okay. Could do at least one more. What a tall piece. Do a rabbit. Or do we want a silly mouse? Silly mouse is very cute. Let me tear off some of this excess paper. That would be nice if there were more musical notes. If I put it down here. Nope, not going to work. This one. This could work. It's kind of neat. It gives it a tall, some height to it. Just that element of the height. There, that's better. Blah, blah, blah. I'm talking to myself. Let me see. What about one of these? Oh, I like this side. It's got some funny lines. That could work. Don't like that. I'll put it over here. Then you lose the height from that long piece. If I do this. I don't know. Maybe it's just too long. Decisions, decisions. You know what I need? I need some star. I'm gonna put this star right there. Oh, I like that. That's fun. Okay, this has got to go right there. Oh wait, I wasn't covering that completely. I was just adding it to it. Get the extra glue off. Everything will be fine. Then, I do think I like that tan off. Oh, which side's better? Why don't I do this? This is what's bothering me. There's that little bit of extra I tore off. Now, it won't be as long, but there will be some interesting lines over here, which are always nice. Oh, I like that a lot. Okay, let's glue these down. Get a little bit on there for this right here. Sometimes just the little lines make all the difference. Uh-oh. Okay. Here. Okay. He's down there. He's on there for good. He's not going anywhere. Do you hear that, Mr. Mouse? Okay. Now, let's see. I need some embellishments on there. I wonder. Oh, this is what I'll do. I'll take this little piece right here. It's shaped like that. And I'll give him a little like tag banner thing. And because I put some of this on the others, I'm going to take this off, just the black part. Well, I guess I better do it all. Then they'll all fit together. And even that is still not right, because see, that mesh underneath there really brings it all together. So let me get a little piece of mesh. It will go down first. I'm still using that bottle of Fabri-Tac that just will not give it up. It just keeps coming and coming. Let me just put that down just in case. At the top? No, that's the top. And I like how that little mouse is doing a handstand. So, I'm going to come over here. And we put the little pom-pom poof right here. And I will be sewing over this. I just want the colored part, which is most obvious, to be somewhat linear. Okay, let me see how much time I have left. I hate to put everything away. Oh, I have some time. I'd like to get 6 total finished. So there's 4. Ugh, everything's stuck to me now. 4, and we used a little washi. I've got 3 actually. I wonder if I could hurry. Is it possible to hurry when thinking about clusters? Like mini collages. See this one, he'd be cute up there. Or even the big rabbit. That's like a very large piece of paper. It needs the big rabbit. And then maybe I want to put a little bit of this right here. Yeah, I like that. Little star. Here's a little, oh, I don't know about that one. Let's try this one. I like the rabbit showing. I don't like to cover him up. That's good, and I think I'll tear that off. See, there's Charlie Brown. Somebody's hand back there. Oh, how much did I put on there? Too much. There's that. This one's going to, did I put it too high? No. This one's going to go right about there. Let me see what else. Got a little mouse. I can pull off some of this right here. He kind of looks like he's pretending he's Frankenstein or a zombie. I don't get it. But, you know, maybe mice are fun in the woods. I don't know. So this one's cute. And we could add a little music paper if it works, because we need it dark enough. I like those lines right there. Let's do that. And a little bit of tree and star. Maybe we could put it on top because the mouse is... Maybe that one would work. I want to see a little bit of greenery there. Okay, let me set this down. Just put a few things in place. I like those lines, kind of like a trim. And then this, I could put him over here. Oh, yeah, I could do that. Watch me hate it once I glue it down, because art glitter glue grabs, and that's just the way it's going to be. So I could put this behind there. Yeah, that's what I need to do. And all this was because I found that Charlie Brown book with these pretty stars and night sky. Yeah, isn't it funny what affects what you'd make? Okay, I'm going to do this because I have some glue left. I'm just going to glue that on top of there. There's another one. Now I've got one more. Fast, fast, fast. Let me tear off this straight edge. And up here, that's a more workable piece. Given I like small, this piece will work. Ooh, I like that and troops of something. That's cool. So this could go right here, like he's running through the woods there. Could use this on the bottom. That would work. And by the time I get all the trim on there, it'll all have balanced out. I do want my stars a little tall on the side. This is fun, and troops of is going to be peeking out. Okay, there's that. And then this down here, what does that look like? That work better? Oh yeah. So that's almost like a little trim border, like lace, but not lace, it's paper. And then here, put him right there. He's very cute. Okay, now all I have to do is put the trim along the bottoms, and they should somewhat match. So we'll need a little bit of this because it's what's working. I think that's just needing a little shape added to it. I save all these little pieces and I put them in my big jar full of trims and stuff. And whenever I need something, there's always a piece over there. I only need that one piece on there. Okay, so strings. I'm going to find strings probably for another year. I don't have any more night sky, but I could tear some more. Oh no, oh, I already put night sky on there. Oh, I could put some of this. Let me see, where's the end? This one definitely needs some. We'll put one right over here, just a little bit. And you really don't see them, but they kind of fill in the space with some more solid black. And the black just anchors everything. It's like a shadow. So, let's get some of this fluffy stuff. Oh, I sure like that. I'm going to have to go back and place it all when I can do more with my hands. Holding all that is not easy to maneuver all your stuff around. It's just not that simple. Okay, brown. Brown, let's put a little brown ribbon right here. And it could stick off the end. Let's just go ahead and, this one's working. I may have to play with the others. There's that. And then this on top of it. Oh, I like that one. It's sticking to some glue on my finger. Okay, that one's cute. Okay, let's do the little mice. I can plug that up. There, that glue won't dry out now. Let's see. Put the little piece of that there and the little pom-pom right up here. He's cute too. This one I may need another piece of the trim because it may not be long enough. But that's okay. That's tiny. We'll just get another piece. Oh, I wanted to put a little piece of this trim down there. I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, we've got six. Have fun. I hope you give it a try.